evening, good afternoon, good morning. Zanu PF is renowned for its Pungwe rallies, particularly during or pre-independence period. Whilst other nationalist parties like ANC have used some of these rallies all night sometimes to educate the people. ANC has done a good job in educating the ordinary South African of their fundamental rights through their Freedom Charter. Zanu PF has used these rallies for singing, slogans, and propaganda. It is disappointing to note that this has not changed at all. Ever since Mnangagwa took over, rallies have been revived and the format of those rallies has not changed. Many times you see a recording of those rallies, and all you see is singing or a leader on the platform repeating endless slogans. Here is just a taste of what I'm talking about. Well, I'm sure some of us can do with a break on that one. Most of these rallies, it's almost now standard that every one of the 10 provinces in Zimbabwe has its own propaganda department, Zanu PF propaganda department. And they've all been tasked to produce videos bombarding the nation with various claims of development projects. If any of these development projects were of any substance at all, then Zimbabwe will indeed be a developed country, but they're not. In the last year alone, Mnangagwa must have spent at least 2 to 3 billion US dollars on buying chicken, Sapatina chicken for povo, cars for the Zanu PF ruling elite, bicycles for the war veterans, and these so-called presidential development fund projects. But none of them, a year later, will be showing that they were a development project. If anything at all, the economy continues to drift deeper and deeper into trouble.
tirimo mu-state house titodya chicken in
Kule.
kudya kwako kwakaprofitwa kare nababa Johani. Ndo kudya kwakanzi Sapatina Sapatina. Kudya kwakanaka. Kudya kungirozi. Tiripo pa-state house. Unogona kutofa usina kumbosvika pa-state house. Asi siripo takatotsika. Mota dzedu dzaurikuona i-state house. Ndo patiri. Pamba penyika. Kunamata kwakanaka. Chipostori chakanaka. Yeah. Sapatina Sapatina. Tichidya zvedu kudya kwakanaka. Tiri kutodya pamasowe panapa but tiri kudya nyama. Imi kwenyu hazviko. Asi tiri pano pamasowe pa-state house. Nhasi ndo patiri kunamatira nhasi. Tiri kudya nyama. Namata Mwari uyu akanaka. Baba Johani wakauya nechinamato ichi kuvanhu vatema wakagona. Nokuti zvaitwa nevarungu chete. Asi nhasi uno tisu tiri kuzviita. Vakana vabvudze popi. Hatina matei wakomana.
Well, in terms of projects, so-called development projects, there is really nothing, very little to show for it. As much as Zanu PF is trying to promote the idea that Zimbabwe's economy has turned the corner, not only turned the corner, but is thriving, the truth of the matter is the economy is still in deep, deep trouble. Corruption was bad during Mugabe's time, but now it has gone into overdrive. The nation's basic infrastructure, such as roads, some of them are in such a sorry state now that they're really unusable. Millions continue to live in abject poverty, and thousands continue to leave the country in droves to escape the poverty and hopelessness. The carry on from Pungwe being slogans, singing, and propaganda looks like the opposition, the MDC, CCC, have copied that trend. Because in most of their videos too, this is all you ever see. Again, there will be no need to play the whole song. It was all singing. Apparently, it was in Masvingo with the Honorable Member of Parliament, Martin Mureri, holding a report back. What CCC are trying to do here is trying to convince people that those CCC leaders who contested in the 2023 elections did the right thing, and it is working. Of course, that is nonsense. MDC CCC leaders have been warned repeatedly that the election process in Zimbabwe is so flawed, so illegal, the only logical thing to do is to withdraw from those elections. This message has got to be hammered in. I have often quoted this quotation from David Coulter's book, where he admits that the process is so flawed, so illegal, the only logical step is to withdraw. But he explains why he himself has continued to participate. Greed. And in this video clip, like in many others, Change Radio is trying to tell the people that participating in those flawed elections to give Zanu PF legitimacy is working. There's something to be accomplished by it, when in reality, that is not true. Giving Zanu PF legitimacy and perpetuating the dictatorship is not in the public interest. Media, the purpose of media is to educate the people. But in Zimbabwe, we all know that Change Radio, ZBC, and some of all those Zanu PF controlled medias, they are there to brainwash the people. I would like to emphasize again, MDC CCC leaders who participated in 2023 elections did so out of greed. And giving Zanu PF legitimacy has not worked in anyone's favor. We have to stop this madness. These CCC leaders will want to participate come 2028, no matter how flawed the process happened to be, out of greed. We cannot keep on complaining about our failed political system when we are the ones who keep participating and giving it legitimacy. It is that simple. And yet it seems like it's a mystery to some people. The number one message that must be hammered in between now and 2028 elections is that participating in flawed elections to give Zanu PF legitimacy and perpetuate the dictatorship is foolish. Insanity, Albert Einstein said, is repeating the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. We have been participating in these flawed elections, expecting the opposition to win for the last 45 years and counting. If that is not insanity, I don't know what is.